Hello everyone, my name is Armin, welcome to my gaming channel, and welcome to another Let's Play series of Endless Space 2. So, we are slowly drifting towards war with the Riftborn. Last time they have sent us a message that total war is unavoidable, so we are slowly preparing for war. We have prepared another bunch of ships here that we're gonna send towards Hydrilenko's fleet, and we're gonna combine them together, get rid of the pirates that are coming towards Elion for a quest, and we're gonna need slowly to think about grabbing the medium ships, because last time I have noticed that they have a fleet of ships here and one of them is a raid, and that's not something that I like to see. That's a medium coordinator ship, so we need to boost our defenses a little bit and also our ships. So let's get the applied cryogenics up and running and probably split second ablatives. This is 5 techs and they take a while to get done. I need to boost my science further in order to get that done faster. So that's something that I'm gonna work on slowly. Ceres is working on some science improvements, so that will improve us. This will improve our science output further. Later, let's start colonizing that last colony on that ash world, and we're gonna see where that leads us. Everything. So I'm a little bit worried here. I could force them out. Let's see what they do.
We can shatter time on a whim. You anger us at your peril.
Okay, let's remove them from their sphere of influence.
A special place in the void awaits you.
Okay, so they removed their fleets from here. All of them went to Pardalis, so the plus side is that they cannot create 2 large fleets, max 10 command points, where we can build 14 of them, so that's one good thing there. Let's end turn. Let's see further. Okay, the public-private partnerships are done. Now here at Hazy, could send some Yusha over there. Okay, we've got 1 extra population unit, so let's send them out there. Also might send a Harmony population unit there as well. And I suppose 1 Imperial wouldn't be a bad idea. Towards Hazy. Okay, now let's queue up something more. Thinking about the sim camp. Let's get the level 2 modernization up and running. And after that, I'm gonna colonize the next planet and build the sim camp. Okay. That's good enough for me right now. Let's move the fleets. Okay, here they come again. So I believe I'm gonna have to close the borders to stop them from encroaching here.
Shatter time on a whim. You anger us at your peril. Trade and science will decrease. Still, this is better than letting them run around. We have nothing to say to this.
Okay. So now we have closed our borders with them. Not sure if they closed their borders with us as well. Cannot see that. Okay. Narrow escape. They miss. But neither man can seem to find the energy to reload. There's a pause until the officer says, I think this has gone a little too far. Oh boy, each time I read this I just get the giggles. Just too funny. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we can become the Sheridans and get the patriotic shipyards. Raise the number of command points across your empire to 15. Well, that's not too much. That's something I want to do. Okay, let's see. Here come the pirates at Elion. So let's see. They use energy weapons exclusively. Power to shields might prove useful here, but will that be beneficial to us? Well, it might. Okay, I'm gonna watch this battle because this is a larger one, more difficult. I hope that that my fleet won't screw this up. Okay, we've got an escort at each flotilla, so that's good. Okay. So let's fight this. Okay, they went 2 ships in the middle lane, so... Okay, we're gonna go medium range on both of these. Okay, over your camera. Now let's see how this goes. Okay, at long range here. Long range is beneficial to us. Okay, there we go. We're hammering them as of now. Okay, the firepower has concentrated on that one ship mostly for now. Okay, this flotilla gets a little bit banged up. When we get into medium range, it's when it's gonna get a little bit more difficult. Okay, one of their ships is down. So now only one is left, so that's good. And we're gonna lose that escort ship, unfortunately. Still, this battle is won. Okay. There we go. That's one decisive victory against the pirates. Too bad that we lost a ship, but still, that didn't turn out bad. Okay. So that's done. Okay, we got another assault that induces us, so I'm not gonna watch that. Let's see how that goes. Okay, the prowlers are destroyed. Atrielenko has gained a level up, so now let's see. What can we take? Shield absorption. Well, I suppose that's the best that we can take at the moment. We can potentially grab some unsanted powers, but I'm more interested in boosting my fleets as of now. So Let's see how that goes. Let's grab this. And now Alien. Now we're almost full here, so let's start colonizing the lava world. And let's start building up our science base. Over here. AI labor will prove useful as well. Thinking about going with it like this. And let's install an industrial site here as well. Okay. We have all the solar nebula there. This will boost our dust income a bit, which is good. Now let's see. Gain another Calgara's population unit, and most of this planet is Solars as of now, so okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna ignore them here for now. Let's end turn. Zion's hacked again. Let's hack their auto droids once more. And Lasat got colonized. Okay, so we went too hostile towards them recently, so they have cooled down a little bit. Still, I'm not entirely sure how much. Okay, now that Lasat is colonized, I'm gonna send some extra population that way. Let's send one extra U-show. And one Imperial that way. Towards Lasat. Let's see. We can modernize the system to level 2, so let's do that. Now let's see. We're not building any new colonies as of now, but still the new colony rule is active for 5 turns, so this will boost our approval to across the empire quite nicely. So it's good to keep. Ultimately that will be useful for us since we're going for a conquest victory. So I'm thinking about keeping it. And we have gained control over Cetus constellation. Let's see this. It's this whole constellation here. The Academy has a system over there. Okay, let's move on.
What is your objective?
Okay, that is cancelled because we moved our fleet out of their sphere of influence. So that's good enough. Okay, I'm thinking, should I assimilate the Harmony finally? This would grant us some extra science from food income, so that's beneficial. Could get an extra planet. Yeah, I believe it's time for that. It did reduce our Empire dust income quite dramatically, but still. Okay, let's get that going. Okay, they're at their best at strategic deposits, so I'm not gonna have any use of them here. Okay, we managed to get a couple of shells and station ships. Let's send them out towards Rhea. Gotta make them join up this Aegir fleet. I'm gonna do the same with these ships here. They're quite slow and I'm gonna use them mainly for defensive battles. Surely not for offense. because they're too slow for that. And let's end turn again. Let's get another hack going for designs. Okay, there is a hack coming out of here. I'm not sure from where this is coming. Could be either from Vey or Dallas, I'm not sure. Okay. Either way, let's continue on. Okay, Trial by Fire Part 2. Okay, let's shut down the protests. We're gonna go further militarists. Okay. Now we got the Living Plague quest. Okay, let's save the inhabitants. Gilgru's got compromised. That's an issue. Let's start the sleeper reintegration here and see what we find. Should also probably install the miners union here just to get some extra adamantium out of this place. I'm also thinking about grabbing the predictive logistics to boost our industry further. So I'm gonna do it like this right now. Okay, level 2 modernizations and drone networks are done. Let's move the fleets. And let's end turn again. Okay, Graviton research is done, so now we can get the Graviton shielded laboratories. And we've got the Riot researchers. So now we can either ignore them, reducing quite drastically our science across our empire, or we can react, but we don't have the dust to do that. I mean the income, because the dust we do have. So the question is, do I want more industry or more science? And I'm gonna ignore them, although this is gonna extend the research time on our new tech, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, now here, let's get another industrial zone. Let's start colonizing there. I'm gonna go AI labor here. Okay. Let's move these fleets again. Let's merge these two. And we're gonna ignore that ship, as we do for now. Let's end turn. Okay, they send that guy towards Arcturus. That's not something that I want to see. It's quite probable that they're gonna colonize there. Okay, we managed to get the impactless sides. Now we have access to heroes and mercenaries on the marketplace. Reach Tylus in 10 turns. Where's that system? Where's Tylus? It's nowhere that I could see. So it's quite probable that it's somewhere further out. But I'm not gonna send the fleet that way for now. Although I would want to. Dmitry Lenko. Let's get the blue sky speculator, because we need that science. Okay. We got the Empire Academy, so some extra dust is flowing in through us, and also we get some extra food, which is nice. Now we're gaining almost a full population unit each turn. Okay, Mind Matters has ended. Now we need to build 3 Empire improvements here to get the Academy of Finance and Investment, plus 2% dust on Empire per assimilated minor faction. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we have assimilated 4 of those. So that means we get 3 extra, 8% extra dust we would get out of that. So that's a nice amount. Set up an outpost on Arcturus system. It's quite probable that we won't manage that because the Riftborn have a Geist over there already. We can try to send a settler that way. Might just try that. Okay, let's take the risk. Let's see what we can get over there. Okay, let's merge these fleets now. So here we got a 11-point fleet of ships here. Not too powerful, but still useful. Okay, let's merge these fleets together. Let's take a quick look here. We can upgrade our ships, so let's do that. Let's upgrade them here. Boost their firepower further. Now I'm gonna do something like this. Let's send this fleet out there. I'm gonna blockade that system. Perhaps that will force them to get out of there, or at least not to create that. Not to create that outpost there. First, we'll see. What will they do? Okay, Smoking Gun has ended, so now we get plus 20 approval on Empire for the next 10 turns, which is a huge amount. Now let's send that colonizer out. It'll take 6 turns to get over there. So let's get going. Wait a second, I believe I've picked the other option. I don't know why that has turned out. Okay, either way. Let's get the AI labor. Graviton shielded laboratories, Pulvis production. And a big data shipyards plus the honeycomb scope. Okay, good enough. Now let's see. Not gonna do anything there. Although I'm not sure where Tylus is. Rhea, Sable, Hazy, Cirrus, Vegas, Yule, Lazat, Aquarius. Well, it's surely nowhere here. So I believe I'm gonna send this fleet out towards Zines. If that's the case. I'm not gonna bother with Arcturus for now. Let's get rid of the pirates from here. Let's end turn. Okay, the Academy. Somebody is producing a lot of influence, I get the feeling. Okay, if 250 is 7%, then... could give them that much and that might just work out better.
Your devotion, or...
Okay, another battle at Induza. Let's turtle that through. Okay. Okay, the industrialists and the militarists are in the lead. That's good enough for me. Another level up here. Let's get the peer review. Okay, here my last cry has ended, so we lost a lot of the dust income from previous. Okay, let's continue on. Now this will be the last system that we colonize for now. Okay, Hayes got the sim camp done. Let's get some extra manpower up here. Plus the honeycomb scope, infinite supermarkets, and the luxuries deposit that's necessary. Especially useful since we've got 6 deposits here. So that's around 30 extra approval points, which is huge. Okay, let's get some specializations in here as well. Okay, one planet has nothing to do, so let's see here. Let's start colonizing the snow planet, because we are slowly getting enough population here. Let's get the sim camp installed, and then the intensive cultivation. It'll take quite a long time, but still. Well, we could instantly colonize it using influence. Got a lot of it. Let's do that. Okay, no sleepers detected here. Okay, that's good enough. We can start colonizing the ice world as well. So let's queue that up. And let's continue. Okay, commercial frameworks. So now we have the trade company HQ and the trade company subsidiary available, as well as access to the advanced system development. Let's take a quick look at that. We don't have any tier 2 resources available, but we know that there are some curiosities here and there. If we were to get another tech here, we might actually use that to our advantage and take a look closer there. Okay, so let's get the evaporation inhibitors and unlock that. For now I'm not gonna upgrade my systems till tier 3 until I get a better view on what we've got there. Okay, Induza has small fleet here. Let's upgrade this patrol ship. Okay, now here. Let's start colonizing this arid world. I'm gonna start building these upgrades here. And here I'm gonna grab the colonial exchange for now. Okay. I'm gonna also send this patrol ship out there to Induza. And let's end turn again. And let's get some tech going out here at Lasat. We need access to gas giants and toxic worlds. So let's see, the gas giants are available here at here. Where is that? Extreme atmospherics, that's next, queued up, so that's good. We also need access to barren worlds, so let's queue that up as well. And let's switch it as second. Okay, and now here. Let's get the Xeno industrial infrastructure, interplanetary transport network, sustainable farms, and also the intensive cultivation logistics. So some basic industry and food upgrades. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the academy power has increased. Zion successfully hacked again. Let's hack the Autoroids. Maybe grabbed some antimatter from them as well as some glitter dust. And now we have the strike craft tech, but we need to produce a little bit more influence. Possess at least 2 ships of at least 2 439 offensive power. Master of modernization failed. Medusa got compromised again. And we didn't explore the galaxy fast enough. And the Unfallen have found us. Okay, now Rhea. Let's get another industrial zone in here. Protective logistics, big data shipyards. We can start building some extra ships here. So let's get an escort, a couple of escorts, a couple of corvettes, and a couple of missile corvettes. Okay. Now, as for the trading company, I'm gonna queue it up over here, and I'm gonna set it up like this. I want it to get done as fast as possible. And we've got the Academy of Finance and Investment, it looks like it, because this quest is complete. Okay. Now we need to choose an objective. I'd love to parade, but it'll take some time before we get access to the medium ships, which will be necessary to get that. Or we could create a system with 617 industry in one of our systems. And I'm gonna do it like this. In that case. Okay, let's get another hack going towards science. And let's continue on. Let's get something done at Elion on the Xenotrans agencies. Pulvis production, Graviton research. And I'm thinking about the Intergalactic Technology Center as well. I'd love to get that done here. It'll take some time. Let's see if somebody else is not building that right now. No, doesn't look like it, so let's queue that up and let's hope that we can manage to get that done before anyone else. Okay. Let's leave the Unfallen alone for now. It's good enough that we are at not too good terms with the Riftborn. We don't need to agitate the Unfallen now, especially since we even don't know where they are. Okay, so let's end turn again. Okay, another population collection bonus. This time for the usual, so we get some extra militarist output.
The Oregon Confederacy seeks only knowledge and a true place to call home.
Okay, now we found, or rather we've been found by the Vultures. Okay, got enough. So now, here at Elion, What do we have there exactly? Some Hyperium and also some deciduous trees. The system is unhappy, so we need to work on our happiness here a bit. I wonder. Trial by fire, overpopulation, planets. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about the planets here. Okay. For now, let's grab the transformation leadership and let's get that up. At least to contend. Gonna work on that approval here. We need to start colonizing this planet now. Let's move on. And let's see, last planet before we start to trigger the overcolonization penalties. And now we can either go for this large lava world or for this one, for the arid one. From both of these, this one's better, but this one has access to antimatter. Let's go for the lava world first. Not the best place to colonize, but not worse than that arid world. When we look at the FTSE output, 9 turns before we colonize. The new colony rule and the soil healers grant us some extra food, so especially the soil healers looks like boosts our food income here quite dramatically due to the fact that this is a sterile world and we're gaining food out of sterile world planets. So that's quite good actually. It was a good pick in terms of FTSE output. Okay, now our fleet is moving directly towards Zines. Now let's send this small fleet that way as well, and we're gonna join them up. Looks like they only have these 2 ships, so we can get rid of them. But I'm gonna wait for the rest of the fleet till they arrive. Okay, so let's skip a turn now, and turn. Let's focus on the militarists again. Okay, so militarists and industrialists again. Now we gain access to the fleet fortitude decree, which is not bad. Okay, and Zion's hacking operation has been traced. Let's shut it down. Let's move the fleets. Let's merge these. Okay, space battle is in progress. Okay, so they've decided to attack us. Let's see, our fleet is offensively much better at medium range, but so is theirs. The other thing is that we don't have any tactics that would allow us to go for a medium range in the central lane. So it's either short range or long range. And it looks like it will be better to go long range in this case. Okay. There we go. And look at that, we managed to get the Spear of Isiander. Okay, now. System is under siege by somebody else. I wonder. Okay, now here, in 2 turns we're gonna get the extreme atmospherics. We could potentially buy this out for influence, might also work. Let's try it out actually. And now we can colonize the gas giants. So let's start working on that. It'll take a while before we get that done, but still. Okay, let's queue it up like this. We need access to that toxic world. Okay. So now we have access to 2 carriers and 1 hunter, 1 coordinator, and a couple of small attacker ships. And these are very fast. Also, they have anti-cloaking. So let's get those probes up and our systems on the way across. Now let's get them moving. Actually, let's take a look at them if we can. Or we cannot. I was hoping to get some look into this. Looks like we cannot. Too bad. Okay, either way, we're gonna leave it here as it is. Or we can try to see if the next planet there is tileless. So let's send these 2 fleets out there. And we're gonna see where that leads us. And as for now, it's time to wrap up this episode, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and comment my videos. Let me know how you feel about them. And I hope I'll see you guys at the next episode. See you around.